So once again I'm working on the flame liquor engine. These are going to be the new stands for the Flywheel. The Flywheel of course is a lot bigger, heavier, and hopefully better. This is when I tried out that new aluminum rod that you see on the internet there, where you can get it hot enough, you can attach metals together, different types of non-ferrous I believe it is. It worked pretty good on this, but one thing I gotta make sure is that you see how thick that is? And how thick that is? Well, I think you gotta match the thickness up or have different materials, but if it's the same material, I think it's better the closer you get the size of the material. But it's gonna work good in this instance because the plate I'll be attaching this to is gonna be the same thickness. Now, I did machine it, I did mill it, I tried to get them together and do some more milling with them together. Now there's another problem I've got. I've got an old machine, the tolerances are much looser, and therefore chatter happens if you don't do things right. Well, I didn't do things right. What I did was, I see the two holes there on each one, I bolted them together and then tried to have that as part of what fastened it. Well, I had too much sticking out of the vise and it caused chatter. I had it on this indexing machine I've got, which is really cheap and crappy, and I want to get a good one. And it caused some chatter because that thing doesn't hold solid, and it really isn't very skookum. I need to get a good one. But this is the result of it. I was going to cast it, but what I have for a mold is, in my opinion, too small. I mean, I could make single pieces like this in this one, but I wanted to make a full-size stand, which would have been too big for this. There wouldn't have been enough room for the stand to be able to cast what I wanted. So, well, let's do two-piece. So this is the next stage I'm going to. I'm going to hopefully do a better job. I'm learning how to work with my machine. It's an old machine. It's got more clearance than a new one does. So I got to learn how to work that one better too. I'm sure I'll have lots of people with some good ideas, hopefully, to say, hey Jim, this is how you can take care of the tolerances. I know how to do some adjustments when it comes to wear. Things get worn in spots more than other spots, so therefore they're not all the same, they're not all uniform. Anyway, that's it. I'll get back to it again when I get some more time and patience. I gotta take these to where I used to work and drill them out to 5/8. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna split them at the top, make them so they can bolt together. I'll do another video when I get to that stage.